Do a quick tutorial on how to do a budget in Google Sheets. So you don't have to pay for any budgeting app like I was. I was using EveryDollar for a while and it just didn't really work for me that well. It didn't give me enough flexibility and I like being more hands-on. And I was having problems finding a tutorial for how to do a quick budget on here. So I figured I'd make one myself and see if anybody wants to watch it. Here you go. So I'm just going to go up here real quick and rename this Walton Budget. Okay, so I'm going to click these first two cells here and merge them together. And you do that by you shift, right arrow, format, merge cells, merge horizontally. I'm going to do that with the top ones here because I'm going to do my categories here. So I'm going to do income, amount, and we're going to go expenses, categories, expected, and actual. Okay, so now I want to merge these two cells all the way down to row 31 because there are 31 days in October, even though I'm doing this at the end of October, just to give you guys an idea of how to do it. So you're going to go all the way down, you go format, merge cells, merge horizontally. So those are all done. And if you're on a Mac, you can do Command C to copy and then just shift right arrow and then shift a down arrow all the way down to 31 and Command V. And I'm just going to do that on these as well. Shift right arrow, shift down arrow all the way to 31, Command V. These I don't have to do anything to because they're singular columns. So here, for income, you're just going to put whatever your income is, where it's coming from. So this is from my husband's paycheck. I've been doing photography on the side, and I am a realtor as well, so sometimes I have real estate income. That's going to be blank right now. I don't have any deals this month. Zach's paycheck is usually around that. I'm going to say this for this month, and that's going to be 0 for right now. Now, if I were to have anything else come in, I would leave this one blank, so I could put that in here later if I want to. So I'm going to go down a cell and put total, and go to the cell next to it and do sum. That's not working. Okay, so you can usually do sum and then these and it'll come up. I don't know why it's not. So I'm going to do, if you want to do it yourself without actually hitting the function, all you have to do is hit your equal sign, sum, parentheses, and you're going to do C2. So it's this C2 is Zach's paycheck plus, or you can do through, which would be this here. And I want to do C5 in case I add another column later. And you should just be able to hit enter and have a total. And so there you go. You got a total here, 3,600. Expenses, do things like, woohoo, no caps, turn that off. Mortgage, electric bill, gas bill, things, utilities that come out of your checking account automatically, or, you pay through your checking account. I like to do my expenses and the categories for cash spending separate down below, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Gas bill, gas for cars, car payment number 1, which would be the SUV. Car payment number 2 is my van. And then we're going to do a gym. We have a gym membership. Mostly my husband uses that for the golfing, but it's worth having. Saves us a lot of money there. Let's see. I know we have a ton more that come out, but of course I'm drawing a blank now that I'm recording. What else do I want to put on here? Gas, electric, mortgage, cars. I wish this was really all my expenses, but I know it's not. Car insurance. Okay, so I'm going to start entering some numbers here. Okay, so I'm going to leave a couple blank here because I know I'm definitely missing some. I'm going to go to total. If you want to make it easier on yourself, go up here to the little E, which is functions, sum. Click on the cells you want to add up. And like I said, I'm leaving a couple blanks, so I want to select them down here so they'll add up if I enter them later, and enter. And then you've got your total there. And then actual, you're not going to have right now because we're not doing that now. It's going to be later at the end of the month where I go put in the actual numbers. And you're going to do the same thing. Functions for sum all the way down here. Enter is going to be 0 because there's nothing in that column. So now I want to do cash envelopes. We're going to do groceries, fun money, me and Wesley, fun money, Zach. This is money that we get and we don't have to ask each other what to spend it on, what's okay to spend it on, or anything like that. It's just money we have to spend without guilt. And this is for the whole month. I'm going to leave a few categories or a few cells empty here in case I want to add some more categories later. Total, go to the cell next to it, go to functions, sum. Okay, apparently it's not working for me, so let's do sum C12 through C17. Enter. That's how much I would take out from the ATM for the month. Usually don't keep all that money with me. It's just money that uh-oh. Wesley's up from his nap. Good thing I'm pretty much done. So now if you wanted to make it look a little nicer, you can go up here and do nice little colors by coming up to the fill. And let's do some green for money. Expenses, let's do this. Expected. And then actual. And then cash envelopes, we'll do a different color down here. And then my totals, I kind of like to highlight just so I can see them quickly at a glance. Yeah, bud, mom's almost done. And then if you want to see what's total left over after your expenses, your cash envelopes, you're just going to take your total income minus your expenses minus your envelopes. So you're going to go equals, and you're going to go C6 because that's where your total is for your income, minus, that would be G14, because that's where your total is for your expenses, minus your total for cash envelopes would be C18. So saying I have 733 left over. That's not right. I can tell you that right now because usually I don't have more than 300 left over. So I'm definitely missing some categories up here that I'll have to go back and enter later when I can actually bring up my bank account information and see what I spent last month. So let's go with this. So now you can see it's just kind of broken down. You can also do, you know, come down here and do your transactions for the month if you want to do that. Like every day you can have this Google Sheets on your phone and enter your transactions as you go and total them up, and then, enter them in your actual later at the end of the month or after you're done paying it. But that's just a quick little budgeting spreadsheet that you can do for free, so you don't have to, I like YNAB too, but of course it costs like what, almost $90 a year to use, and I'm trying to save money because I'm a stay-at-home mom. So any way I can cut some expenses, the better. So I just hope this tutorial helps somebody. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.